we know that in the birth of Jesus, that Jesus was born under very strict and poor circumstances. That is, his father, Joseph, that is his stepfather, we know, and his mother, Mary. These were poor people, and we can see the circumstances of their poverty in the birth of Jesus. But we also see, too, that approximately 2 years after the birth of Jesus, there were certain men by the name of Magi, which is called in the scriptures sometimes Magi. But these particular men came from the east, and they were looking for the one who was to be born King of the Jews, King of Israel. And so, of course, we know the story, how they came unto Herod because quite naturally they thought the king would be born in a royal palace. So therefore, they came looking for Jesus there. But of course, Jesus was not found there. Jesus was found in a house. Now, he had finally moved to a house, but nevertheless, they were still found him in poor circumstances. So these Magi found Jesus's father and mother and Jesus the child being led by the Shekinah glory of God. The Bible simply calls it being led by a star. And when they found the baby Jesus, who was approximately 2 years old at this time, they presented gifts unto him. They presented gold, frankincense, and myrrh. These 3 types of gifts that they presented to Jesus. That is, to his parents. Now, after this presentation of the Magi, we know that they did not return to Herod because Herod had asked them, come back and let me know where the child is born so that I too can worship him. But Herod had no desire to worship the Christ child. He would kill the Christ child. Okay? Now, what you have to remember is this. The mother and father of Jesus were very poor people. And all of a sudden now we see Herod coming out to kill Jesus, the baby child. And so an angel appears unto Joseph and tells Joseph to take Jesus into Egypt and flee into Egypt, into another country. In order to go into another country, where you need means and substance. Mary and Joseph are a poor couple, but notice something. What I want you to see is the provision of God. Notice right before all of these events began to happen, when Herod would come to kill Jesus, the Christ child, notice the Magi brought a present to Jesus, that is, to his parents. It brought to him what? Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And all of these things are valuable. So therefore, when Joseph got ready to go into Egypt, God had already made provision for him so that however long the length of the stay would be, God would provide for the stay. My whole point in saying all of this is, even in their poverty, they were able to realize the provision of God. And that speaks to us today, that no matter how poor we may be, we can always have faith that in normal times, our God will provide.